I originally had no plans to make a 5th series of Doctor Who. I'd kind of thought we'd done technically 3 series since series 2. Of course, we had the specials before then, and we had the original series, which I called series 1, before even that. So, you know, I kind of felt maybe it was time to go back to the specials format, and then I ended up realising that I wanted to do some kind of cliffhanger ending to series 4, and the original plan to continue that cliffhanger was essentially the story arc of series 5, but it was going to put into a 3-part sort of mini-series. And so we started filming the first part, which is called The Return of the Doctor. However, I watched back the footage. As much as it was good, I felt we hadn't really filmed enough. I didn't really have as clear a scope of the story, and I felt we were trying to cram far too much into even just the first episode I've been writing for a long time. So one night I was sat watching, I decided to watch a fan film. I was bored, I had like half an hour to spare, and it was part of this series, and it suddenly gave me this idea. I don't know how, it was like 15 minutes through it, nothing particularly exciting had happened. I suddenly thought, I've got this idea, and so I started mapping out the series on Microsoft Word and coming out with a filming schedule and everything. And then a couple of days later, we were there filming Airborne. Me and Joe were back, you know, as the Doctor and James, and I felt for this series I wanted to bring back James, partly because of the ending to The Darkest Hour, which we'll be going over. We'll be completely explaining all that, and also because Joe kind of wanted to return to it, and I thought I really missed having James there, and I didn't feel every time I tried to write a new companion it would pretty much always be a male companion. I always felt I was going back to James, so I decided, you know, we got James, let's do something that's a bit of a sort of Series 7B type thing with Clara, that they did in the official Doctor Who, but do it with James and do it in a slightly different way. And I think that's come out well. I mean, it's clear that because, you know, being close to the Eye of Harmony sorts the Doctor sort of remembering this stuff. But, you know, it's also a great series because you've got these standalone episodes, but you've got this continuous story arc all the way through, which I think we haven't really done properly before. But, you know, I'm really enjoying, because you've got the return of the Master, who's now not in his disfigured form. And, of course, this continues from the Series 4, the second part of Series 4 in The Darkest Hour. So, you know, we've got this sort of interesting, complex story arc, and we've got these little individual stories, and, you know, it's great to be back doing that.